Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, today we are going to discuss about fragments in Android. What is a fragment? Fragment is a small portion of activity or small portion of an UI. So, if fragment takes small portion of an activity, what about other portion of an activity? So, other portion of an activity can be other fragment. So, here it means like activity can take up multiple fragment at a time. Yes, in activity we can display multiple fragments at a time. What is the use of displaying multiple fragment at a time? So prior to fragment, like how we are rendering UI in Android, using activity. Activity is the only container. Using activity, we can create one UI for the user. And if your application is having a 5 screen, 5 activities there, okay? So at the point of time, what's the problem in rendering UI using activity? The problem is the different screen sizes. Take a mobile is having a small screen size. Take a tablet, it is having some large screen size. Okay, in activity we have a 5 screen, 5 activities there. Okay, so when we display one screen at a time in mobile, it is looking perfect, but when it comes to tablet, right, it is having lots of empty spaces, because in market we have a 10-inch screen sizes that displays only a small content. So Android feel this is not good for user interface, good looking UI. So what they have come up with is like a concept of fragment. So they plan to avoid those empty screens in a large screen sizes devices, large screen size devices like in tablets, using fragments. Because we discussed, right, fragment can take up a small container. That container is a part of activity, a part of UI. Okay, so in this large screen device, see, left hand side I placed one fragment, right hand side I placed one fragment. So empty space is not there. At a time I can give both the fragment to user and user can interact with that. Because of fragment, activity gives a modular code, because we have segregated multiple fragments, right, from a single activity. So this is having modularity, and because of that reusability is also there, and we can reuse fragments across devices or across screens. So let's take one real-time example. Android Gmail app. Okay, see, this is the best example for fragment. And here, like, take tablet kind of device. Okay, in tablet how Gmail app looks like. See, in Gmail application we have a list view. That list view displays inbox at a time. Okay, this is one fragment. On right hand side, see, if I tap on any list item or any mail in the inbox, it will display that detail view at the right hand side. But in case of mobile, what is happening? Only one fragment they are attaching, okay, at the point of time. In case of mobile, they are showing only inbox items, and when I tap on that inbox item, it is going to another screen. In another screen they are placing this fragment. It means like in in a tablet kind of devices, they are displaying both the fragment at a time, both container they are displaying at a time, because fragment tablet is having extra spaces, right, so it can take up multiple fragment at a time. But in case of mobile, only one fragment they are showing. When I tap on any content in that list item, on top of that fragment I am showing another fragment. So we can create many fragment as we want in our activity, and if you want we can add a fragment on top of existing one, or we can add or replace the existing fragment with another fragment. It seems like a fragment is a page. Using fragment like structure, we can create single page kind of application. Yes, it's true, because only one activity is enough. Within that activity we can create a login screen as a fragment, home screen as a fragment, list view as a fragment, detail view as a fragment. So after login, right, for login I will show that login page fragment. After login success, I will go to home page fragment. In the same screen I will replace the existing fragment with home page fragment. If I tap on anything in that home page fragment, again it will display another fragment on the same screen. So using a fragment like structure, we can create a single page application. Only one activity is enough. Inside that we are replacing multiple fragments. It depends on user interaction. Okay, wherever user is navigating, that fragment we are going to show on the mobile screen. But in case of tablet, we are displaying multiple fragments at a time. So the advantage of this is, like as we discussed, code modularity is there, code reusability is there. That is the main advantage when it comes to a fragment. Because of fragment is replaced added to existing screen, fragment is having its own life cycle, same like activity is having on, create, on, start, on, resume for creation. When it comes to destroy, it goes to pass, stop, and then destroy, right? Same like in fragment we have same kind of callbacks. Along with that, this is attached to activity, so attach is there. This is detached from activity, so detach function is there. Along with that, destroy view also there, create view is also there. So it is having its own life cycle. Okay, user can interact with that. Whenever you add a fragment to existing screen, it will call some callback. Whenever you are removing that fragment from existing, it will give some callback, so that you can take some decision according to that. So these are all about fragments, friends. I hope this video will be useful for you. Let's meet in the next session.